Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Apple Gaming SE. I hope you're all doing fantastic tonight. Zoom in, here, there, nowhere. Activate turbo. I have no audio coming through. What is going on? What? It's always something, ain't it? I thought we were good when I had. Let's see here. Ranked orders. No. Okay, hang on. Before we do that, let me just check the audio input output real quick. Okay. I hate to do this. I don't want to. Let's see, sound. Okay, it's going over the. There we go. There we go. Now we got some audio. Okay, great. It was going over the standard Mac Mini speakers, and I don't want that. So, alright, we'll turn this back on. There we go. Okay, great. Sorry, I'm not trying to dox all my desktop info. Hope you're all doing good tonight. It has been a busy week, a busy day, but we are here to look at some stuff. Now, one thing I was thinking about between streams since I wasn't building roads, should have been building some roads and some bridges, but didn't get to it this week. I have not really taken the time to look at some of the more recent stuff, like lore stuff, after that we've been unlocking lately. So here we go. Bridges HQ. There was a series of huge explosions. Well, not so much a series, they were simultaneous worldwide. The global comms infrastructure was shot to hell, but we salvaged what we could and tried to make sense of what had happened. It didn't seem like much at the time, but it was a hell of a lot better than what we have now. Anyway, the government figured the whole thing was a terrorist attack at first. We'd been dealing with a lot of those back then, but it didn't take long to see what this was, that this was something else. The craters left by the blast were bizarre. There was no rubble, no dust even, which led the scientists to rule out meteor strikes. There was no trace neutron radiation, alpha rays, but we knew it wasn't nukes either. Some of the particles we've detected we'd never seen before, chiralium, although we didn't know it at the time. The more we studied them, the more our scientists came to the same conclusion. These are the results of annihilation events. It was right about that time that chiral clouds started to form, and after that, all communication with the outside world went down for good. The terrorist view of bridges. The first expedition set off without any problems, but the advance party and the rear guard are en route to the west coast as we speak. They haven't reported any trouble with the terrorists, and the like yet, but the further out they get, the greater the danger. There's a hell of a lot of separatists out there who want nothing to do with the UCA. Some more extreme than others, perhaps, but there's no denying where they stand. Seems like just yesterday it was only ideological differences, strongly held opinions at worst. But then chiralium started messing with people's heads, turning extremists into demons. I suppose maybe that's supposed to be demons, but it calls them demons. Demons, mules into gestalt, and debate into violence. And now we're headed west into their territory. Invaders coming for their freedom. They're waiting for us, minds made up and guns in hand. Amelie and the others aren't looking for a fight. She's going to try to talk sense to people, convince them to join us. If all the cities sign on, our nation could rise again. No one wants to take anything away from these people, only give them back what was lost, if only they could understand that. Alright, Deadman. Well, we got a lot from Deadman last stream, didn't we? We humans are complex multicellular organisms, 60 trillion cells inside each one of us, they say. How many of these cells need to die for us to consider a person dead? Are there any cells in particular which determine whether a person is alive or dead? These questions are academic, of course. The exact point of death can't be calculated using cell counts. On the other hand, no one can deny the existence of degenerate diseases that gradually destroy more and more cells, leaving their victim effectively half dead. And what about me? Most of my organs have been harvested from other people. They still work, of course, but could their original owner have been said to be alive? I really don't know. Incidentally, if you have ever heard of a fun little experiments they once did with roundworms called C. elegans, these creatures are notable for glowing bright blue when exposed to UV light, but only when they die. It seems to be a reaction from the anthranylic acid within the organism, and it's known as death fluorescence. Yep, that's right. Blue is very much the color of death, it seems. Can it therefore really be a coincidence that there's no blue in an inverted rainbow? Timefall strengthens an area's connection to the beach. This has something to do with chiral particles being excited, I believe. In spaces connected to the beach, electromagnetic waves within a blue wavelength can travel easily through the seam, leaking out into the beach. Some people think that that's where the blue from the inverted rainbow goes. Who knows? The fact that blue has a strong connection to death, though, that much seems pretty inarguable. Okay. Giant BTs. I forgot about that, like at the very beginning of the game. The following assessment is based entirely on eyewitness testimony. Be advised that none of these claims have been independently verified. There are several types of BT, and the means by which they interact with the living also varies. Some BTs actively seek out human beings, while others attempt to draw us towards them. Still, others are capable of consuming their prey, causing a void out in the process. It is not only their roles and behavior that seem apart, however, their physiology is also different. Moreover, we have anecdotal evidence suggesting the existence of some truly enormous BTs. Curiously, however, these ones do not appear to have umbilical cords. Giant BTs are comprised of the consolidated ka of multiple deceased individuals. As a result, the connection between each individual and their beach is lost, which is why the resulting BT does not manifest an umbilical cord. That's the theory at any rate. Unfortunately, I doubt we'll be able to learn more about these entities until the chiral network is online, a day that can't come soon enough. History of the Odradek. Does the name Sigmund Freud mean anything to you? He was a famous psychologist, the most famous of them all perhaps, but I digress. Freud formulated one of his most famous theories after observing his grandson playing with a spool of thread. The boy would throw the spool under the bed, thus ensuring that he could not see it anymore. He would then wind the thread in his hand, gradually drawing the spool back towards him until it became visible again. He repeated this process several times. It was apparently a game he played whenever his mother was elsewhere. Freud proposed that the process of concealing and rediscovering the spool was a coping mechanism, a way in which the boy could put his mind at ease. You see, the boy was in control of the spool. He could make it disappear and reappear at will. This helped him to comprehend his mother's absence, not as something sudden or irrational, but as something controlled, and therefore not a cause for concern. A novelist named Franz Kafka later coined a term for the spool of thread, Odradek. However, he conceived it as an object capable of speech and autonomous movement, the mysterious being neither dead nor alive. The Odradeks we use are perhaps not so different. These interfaces through which we experience our BB's perception of their surroundings are not unlike spools of thread, a connection between our world and the other side, the living and the dead, human and BB. Let me get something to drink. Hang on. Good stuff tonight. Went ahead and mixed the IPA and the sour together. Really good. Really good. All right, Hartman's lab. Although eyewitness testimony has led us to identify several types of BTs, perhaps the most interesting of all are the entities which may not be BTs at all. The subject in questions bears some resemblance to jellyfish and are visible even to those without dooms. While we have little information concerning their physiology and behavior, upon detecting the presence of a human, they will attack by rapidly approaching their target before exploding. Disturbing, to say the least, especially given that they appear to be impervious to small arms fire, although perhaps we can take comfort in the fact that they do not seem capable of causing void-outs. Our best guess at the moment is that these are subspecies of BT, one that does not form as a result of a human death. Beyond that, they are a complete mystery. Perhaps when the repatriate Sam Porter chooses to join Bridges, we can attempt to develop a means of dealing with this new threat. In the meantime, however, we can but continue to study and speculate. Near-death experience. Until relatively recently, death could only be studied from the perspective of an external observer, as the experience of one's own death could not be communicated to another. A collaborative investigation of the phenomenon was fundamentally impossible. But through the examination of subjects in near-death states and the cataloging of their experiences, we have at last been able to bring the scientific method to bear on this most final of frontiers. Even those in a state of so-called brain death exhibit signs of consciousness. What could this possibly mean? Moreover, why do some on the brink of death report out-of-body experiences? Furthermore, why do so many of those who have such experiences describe the same sensations of being beckoned towards a distant light? Many had argued that these commonalities were evidence of an objective reality, of a place beyond life. If nothing else, They at least suggested that death was not an instantaneous change of states, but a process. The beach has since proven much of this beyond a doubt, and the dead rising again as BTs through necrosis demonstrates this process in action. The place beyond life is no longer a theoretical possibility. Its existence must be taken as an incontrovertible fact. BTs and void hats. The following conclusions are largely derived from a handful of eyewitness accounts. While I would advise anyone to take them with a grain of salt, I still believe they are worth sharing. BTs pursue their prey through a multi-step process. In the first, they begin searching for a target. The handprints left behind is evidence to this behavior. Upon detection, one or more BTs attempt to seize their target and drag it towards a much larger entity. To clarify, however, a void out does not occur at the point of contact between the giant and the human, but only once the human has been subsumed into the giant's body. We think this may be because this is the only place where antimatter is present within the entity. It goes without saying that BTs are entirely different from any creature that is of this world, and we have much to learn about them still. One thing is for certain, however, we must come to understand them, else we may never overcome the existential threat that they pose. Fair. King Midas and the Chiral crystals. Oh boy. The Midas touch. Rumors have been circulating regarding a man who calls himself King Midas. Unlike his namesake from Greek mythology, however, this gentleman does not turn all that touches to gold. Instead, he claims to wield the power to create chiral crystals at will. The story suggests that he gained this power as a result of experiments involving organisms which possessed a similar ability. I am, of course, aware of the existence of microbes that could melt and condense gold, in effect extracting it from ore deposits. But this is the first I've heard of any organism that can do something similar with chiralium. These organisms are apparently akin to cryptobiotes, as well as the coral that is found in the seam, in that they exist outside of time. If this man truly managed to harvest such organisms, then it is an extraordinary achievement, which could lead to untold possibilities. Veritable bioalchemy even? Oh, veritable bioalchemy even. Much like his mythical counterpart, however, King Midas is said to have paid a heavy price for his power. Indeed, his body has turned into a mass of particles, a side effect of crystallizing all the chiralium with which he came into contact. It is said that the only evidence of his existence are 2 golden handprints he left behind. Now, I must temper this rather dramatic story by stressing that no microbes capable of previously described ability have been detected. As such, I suspect that the king is nothing more than an urban legend, a kind of story spun by dreamers in a world where chiral crystals are rare and precious and can only be collected from perilous, timefall-soaked places. Perhaps we can even consider it a morality tale, the moral being, of course, that greed is never good, whether one lusts for gold or chiral crystals. It is, however, a remarkable coincidence that, not long after I first heard talk of this modern-day King Midas, I also started to hear rumors concerning a man wearing a golden death mask. Might the two be related? Who knows? We know, we've met him. Not King Midas, but the other guy. Evolution, death, stranding, and the fear of dying. Death has been the Homo sapiens' constant companion for every step of our evolutionary journey. Our cultures and civilizations have been built with an awareness of our relationship with death, the extent to which we accept and live with it. Out of fear of the inevitable decomposition and destruction of the flesh, our ancestors developed elaborate embalming techniques, death masks, and the like. Indeed, the mask has ever been a symbol of the soul that transcends this world to exist for eternity in the next. The mummies and sarcophagi of ancient Egypt are but one instance of this. Honored individuals were given masks and placed inside a sarcophagi in order to be preserved for eternity, thereby transcending death and attaining immortality. Paintings and photographs are no different, really. They are simply more modern variants of the Egyptian masks and sarcophagi. Indeed, all of humanity's crowning achievements, art, language, writing, are arguably a reaction to death and an expression of our desire to overcome it. They are great feats born from fear, and one might even go as far as to say that it was the primal fear of death that drove the evolution of our ancestors into Homo sapiens in the first place. In fact, I would go further still. I would posit that it was this fear that brought about the death stranding itself. It has certainly seemed more and more plausible of late. Lochne and Malingdon. Lochna. I guess it's not Lochne, it's Lochna. You know what we used to dream about? Seeing what's beyond those clouds up there. We've spent our whole lives beneath a chiralium sky. It's all we've ever known. But we also know that the world used to be so much bigger. Our parents told us. They were researchers who worked for NASA, though these days most people wouldn't know what that was. It went up in smoke around the same time America did, and all our parents' work went with it. But we still have our dreams, the one thing our parents gave us that can never be taken away. Malignant and I were named after a pair of craters left by meteors which struck the Earth 450 million years ago. Those craters are proof that this planet is part of something bigger, that we exist within a vast, interconnected universe. Our names serve as a reminder of this fundamental truth, symbols of our parents' hopes that our isolation is only temporary. That's why we joined Bridges, too, to bring the people of this country together again, and to one day reunite this planet with the greater universe that surrounds it. Fragile's father and Fragile Express. My father came up with the name Fragile Express before I was born. The U.S. was Swiss cheese back then. All the void outs had left craters as far as the eye could see. People were losing their minds looking for a way out. They thought the government would have their back, but it was gone. All the systems, all the gears that kept their world running, smashed to bits in a matter of seconds. When everything you know breaks, it's hard not to break yourself. Before our new network, there was an old one. The whole nation was online 24/7, cameras and microphones everywhere, watching and listening and recording. There's a strange sort of comfort in that, people said, a certainty that someone somewhere would know if you were in trouble. But after the stranding, that all vanished into the ether. No one was looking out anymore. No one was coming to save you. A lot of folks died waiting before the rest caught on and took matters into their own hands. My father was one of the latter. He'd been working for a private logistics company, and he and some friends figured they were in a position to bring people supplies and repair vital infrastructure Americans used to rely on to survive. They were builders, men and women who understood the value of what was lost and wanted to reclaim it. My father and them really believed that they could get it all back, bit by bit, and make us whole, make us America. It was a precious, fragile dream, like so much back then. But if they nurtured it, if they stayed true, he knew it could be ours again. People, ideas, connections, all so fragile. The USA has nothing more than a network of people and the connections between them. No wonder it broke apart so easily. But everything that's worth something is fragile. That's why I was given this name. My father's not with us anymore, but the bond between us remains, fragile though it is. Yeah, our society has definitely devolved. We're devolving, I think. I think we're so heavily distracted by the things on our phones, the things on our screens, that it's really taking us apart, that we don't it seems like in this era strangers are not, I don't want to say friends, but they're not somebody that you can still, maybe this is not true for many places in the US. Maybe this is more just the urbanized and semi-urbanized areas, but it seems like the more people get together in a place to live, the more distracted from each other they are, and the less polite they are to each other in passing. How about that? One thing here in the South, we're known for our Southern hospitality, and it seems like in places that get urbanized, that goes away more and more. It's just anecdotal from my perspective, but I don't know. Prepper interview, the Timefall Farmers. Maybe we have a pizza to deliver from these guys, I think. Me, I used to be an ecologist. Amelie thought highly of me and my wife's research into timefall effect on plant life. She was the one who suggested it could be used to boost agricultural production. See, timefalls radically altered the ecosystem of the entire continent. Obvious, I know, just as it's obvious we're powerless to stop it. So we had the idea of trying to use it to our advantage instead, make the environment better, not worse. Easier said than done, though. Take void-out craters, for example. Local chiral density is generally higher in their vicinity, which correlates with increased timefall. With all that exposure, you think they'd turn lush and green again before you know it. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite pan out that way. Nothing grows in any of them. Might be the timefall's done something to the soil, but the truth is, I don't have a clue, which is one of the reasons why me and the missus were conducting our research. Gotta say, for the record, that it hadn't crossed our minds that timefall could be used to help grow food. That idea was all Amelie, so credit where it's due. The junk dealer. Incredible, isn't it? The sour glass. You see how the sand flows upwards? Got chiral particles in it. That's why it moves like that. And look at the shape of the glass. So elegant, so delicate. It's like the girl who made it. Hard to believe she's even of this world. But it was made by human hands, all right. Crazy, isn't it? No wonder everyone in South Knot City knows her work. You can imagine how she felt to give it when she gave it to me. I guess you could say it was a thank you present. She'd asked me to fix something for her, and this was what I got in return. You know, I've done jobs for all kinds over the years, but none of my other customers ever did anything like this for me. Mostly it'll just toss you a couple likes, and that's the end of it. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a like or two. It's just, this was different. The moment she gave me this hourglass, I knew I wanted to be with her. Never happened, though. Ain't cut out for love and relationships. Don't have what it takes. Other people kind of scare me, to be honest. Still, even if we can't be together, at least we'll have this hourglass. This is the thing. This is the thing that, like, I think Kojima's really good at, like, summing up this culture, like, that we're struggling in right now. You know, he's done a lot of work. He's gotten a lot of likes. It's like getting social media likes on this YouTube video. Hey, like and subscribe if you haven't already. But we are sacrificing meaningful relationships for these parasocial relationships where things are one way, or you imagine that they're different than what they really are. And I think it really affects our ability to make meaningful relationships. I think we're all suffering from the same disease in some sense. Too distracted. Too much of our minds are elsewhere. It's hard. Like, it's hard to put yourself out there to be friendly with people. Especially people you don't know. People that you might not like. People that, when they give an opinion or a view that might be different from yours and make you angry, maybe you're, deeply, genuinely offended by something they have to say or something they believe. But we don't ever, it just seems like we're less capable of saying, you know what, we're different, but we're still both human beings, right? You can say neighbors, you can say we live in the same state, same country, whatever, but we're both human beings at the end of the day. We're all human beings. But those differences just get in the way. And I don't think most people take the time to stop and consider it. Because we have instincts. Our instincts like tell us when things are dangerous or different. And it kind of has a tendency to make us pull back or to become antagonistic. I don't know. These are all kind of rattling around in my head because of this stuff. Not. How long have I been on stream? Okay, half an hour, and we're only through some of this. So, all right, we'll read the Elder, and we'll read Prepper Shelters, and then we're gonna get back to the game, because this is all great, but you didn't come here to listen to me read for half an hour. Oh boy, you want to hear about America? Well, you asked for it. But if you're looking for some rose-tinted bullshit, you've come to the wrong place. I was an immigrant, you see. Nothing special about that. The whole country is built by immigrants. Right off the bat, I could see it wasn't quite the land of the free I'd been led to believe, but for a while there, it wasn't so bad. Even brought into the American dream for a minute. I mean, hell, they let a black guy and a woman take a shot at the presidency, Didn't last, though. Somewhere along the line, people became so damned intolerant. That's what I was just talking about. All of a sudden, there wasn't a room for other opinions, or the people, for that matter. We even elected a guy right before the Death Stranding that wanted to build a wall along the whole border, stop anyone like me from coming in. Once that talk started up, I reckon that was that. How could I expect a damn thing from a country that didn't want me? How could I hope to get in a land where the weak and needy got screwed over for profit and peace of mind? So yeah, I figured holding up in a shelter was the way to go. Didn't know how bad things get, no one did, but I tell you, if I hadn't been for that single decision, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. Just goes to show that the only person anybody can really rely on is his own damn self. UCA, give me a break. You're just pushing the same old BS, repackaged for a brave new world. Back before the Stranding, there was all kinds of companies selling all kinds of shelters. Hurricane-proof, earthquake-proof, disease-proof, war-proof, terror-proof. Probably had a recession-proof model for all I know. Anyway, you could picture it all going to hell, and they had a shelter for it. And the guys building them, military types, astronautical engineers, amateur enthusiasts, everybody and his uncle was about to make a buck. But if you wanted something that actually last, you'd have yourself build 3 solid choices. First, there's your American survival shelter units. They were a global military hardware supplier, used to build big government bunkers, nuclear shelters, all that. They started selling to the general consumer right before the Stranding. Damn good timing, huh? Anyway, those babies were creme de la creme. Next up, you had your Millennium Preppers. They made it big right after a string of terror attacks. Started out selling bank vaults and reinforced containers and the like. It wasn't hard for them to break into the shelter game, and they knew how to build them tough. Then there's your domestic guys, World Safety Housing. All about affordability they were, cheap and cheerful. Well, as cheerful as anyone could be after the Stranding. Still, they did a lot of good for a lot of folks after things went to crap. Alright, that's enough of that. There's not too many interviews left. But man, that's a lot. Identified data. We got 3 unidentified datas. Guess we better turn those in, huh? Okay, come on. Alright, that probably wasn't... I should not have skipped that. That probably wasn't another one of the flashbacks, because he's not BB.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked.
Can we save scum this? Can we save scum this? Load. $59.42. Wow, this saves like every couple minutes, huh? This was our most recent save. Wow. That's disturbing. That was at 3:31, I think. Okay, that was talk to Deadman. Yeah, okay, alright, we can go back here. That'll be fun. And we'll just scroll through some of those things we already just read. Just to say it's done. Wow, I really got this volume up super loud in my ears. Holy crap. So clear some of these out. We got through the preppers, right? Yep, there we go. Okay. That's where we were. Alright. And we... What are we looking at? What is there left to see in the terminal? Data? Memory chips? Yep, yeah, we have new memory chips. User player, manual, yep. Okay. Examine table. I think that's it. I think we're good. Oh, what's our new backpack? We might have a new new patch for the backpack. Fab attachments. Stabilizer, alright.
Stabilizers. They help you stay upright if you stumble. When you attempt to regain your balance, they automatically engage their attitude control system to provide assistance. And if that isn't enough to stop you falling over, they'll reduce the impact for you and your cargo.
Huh, alright, cool. Don't know if I want a stabilizer. Oh my gosh, it's the whole backpack. Nope. Don't want a stabilizer. I'm alright. I'm alright. Alright. Let's leave and not skip the cutscene this time, huh? Sorry for banging my controller on the desk. No, okay. Well, that was a waste of save stuff.
Beginning scan.
Missed absolutely.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapon.
Data distribution. Aaron Hill. Okay.
Detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
A couple things to look at.
Deadman tells me your BB isn't performing to spec.
Of course not.
We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality. It's our only Dooms-compatible unit. You're gonna have to deal with more BTs as you head further west.
Good to
Case in
know.
point, Emily's informed us of a tar belt outside of Edge City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB.
Alright.
So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Hollow. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local chiral density. That's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its stillmother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between you two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan advances our other objectives. We want to integrate this region into the chiral network anyway. So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember, though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over. You'll have to earn their trust, bit by bit, job by job. Another thing, Sam. You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Thanks. Appreciate the advice, buddy. Orders for Sam. Alright, we got 2 different orders. From Mountain Knot City. We got the roboticist. And we've got the doctor. Okay. Maybe? Given all of this. Maybe we do build roads. What do you think? Oh yeah, we gotta share memberships.
Wow, thanks. You did me a real favor there.
Yeah.
What a wonderful gift.
You're welcome, buddy.
How did you get this? I don't know what to say, except thanks.
You're welcome. Godzilla! Nicholas Winding Refn and the Wicked Die Young.
Thank you for your contribution.
Alright, maybe not. Alright, let's claims and materials here. What do we have in this place? Taking all the chironium. Got a lot of resins, a lot of metals, a fair bit of ceramics, some chemicals, some special alloys. We don't have much to build roads with. My hope is that if we get enough materials, we can connect a road straight through. So there's the roboticist. Because I know, look, there's a paver right there. This mountain is going to suck to build roads through. We got a paver that goes this way towards wherever the doctor is. The doctor's out this way. We're gonna have to take these guys out. Alright, let's just take what we can. Right. Let's do... Hold on, what do we have in the garage? Do we have anything in the garage? Level 3 buck, Kusanagi. Level 3 truck. Alright. Carol of Danila. Okay, sure. We'll take his drug. That's fine. We left all that stuff at Mama's. Ugh. All those materials, man. Bummer. Forgot about those. Very upsetting. Put it on the truck. Can we fab some stuff?
We've added a cargo catapult option to your PCC.
Okay.
Now, in case the name didn't give it away, they can be used to launch multiple containers over a large distance.
Cods may be controlled remotely when their parachutes are open, allowing you to steer them to a safe landing place. A well-aimed pod might also serve as a useful weapon. It might, especially if it's the explosive type. Okay. I have no crystals in the thing, so of course. Alright, let's see. Assault rifle. Non-lethal assault rifle, yeah, this will be what we need. Oh, we're out of resins. We have crud. Or metals. Plenty of resins, not enough metals. Of course. Well, we need weapons, so... Okay, let's go to... Share locker, claim cargo. What do we have? Non-lethal assault rifle. Well, look at that. Carry on back. Armor plate. Attach a suit, hand, offload. No. Oh, sorry, my eyes itching. Okay. Left shoulder. Sounds good. All right. Let's see. We have some grenades. We have...
Use of weapons is prohibited.
I get the key. All right, I got gold. Nice. I don't know.
Keep on keeping
Use
on,
this
keep on
vehicle
keeping
for
on.
long.
Safe travels.
What is this?
Sam? You read me?
Yes, Lochner.
Lochner?
Uh-huh. Calling you via a Bridges dedicated line. I've been asked to carry on in my sister's place and provide you with support. We're whole again. One. Forever and always. We still speak, so I shouldn't have any trouble getting up to speed.
You back with Bridges then?
It's not about that. Never was. It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us. We're all connected now.
Okay, sounds great. All right, stuff for this doctor. Okay, so we got a paver here. We bought way too many. Should have come out and looked at this first. Got way too many ceramics that are not going to be refundable. We could drop them here at this, or here. Goodness, these things are going to take so much. That one's not so bad. This one's upgraded. So, yeah, it's just going to be... It's just going to be a matter of finishing some of these roads. It's not like it's impossible either, you know? Like, they're kind of... They're rough terrain, for sure. But, like, could go down here, follow the edge of the water. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe. Got a big battery in this thing, so... tracks off. Put that one down there. I guess this is the doctor's area. So we should probably do some stuff for him. Get access to some of the buildings. Get access to the resources at his place. I'm thinking. Cargo for the roboticist. Yeah, this might be a road building episode with. What was a memory shard over there? Definitely go get that. Oh, it's raining. I got PTs around. Rebuild roads. Deposit metals, deposit metals, deposit metals, deposit ceramics, deposit crystals. Got enough crystals at least. This really feels like a part of the game where they want you to go back on foot again for a while. They want to take you back to basics, kinda. I wonder if we should go back to the first area and go to that, the incinerator where the dude sent us a message a while back.
You alright? Huh. Yeah.
I almost want to go here and attack the mules and see what resources they have. So once we raid them, then we could definitely probably come and rebuild some of this stuff. Kind of what I'm thinking, you know? They might have some good resources. You never know. Some rough terrain up here. This is gonna be. We'll have to go up here a little bit and take a left, I hope. So we can go here. I know what I'm hoping. Up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see what else. Yippee! Road buildings? Just hop right on down this right here. Nice and chill. Not in a hurry. Up. This is dangerous without a BB. This is so bad. So bad. Yeah, we need metals. Made it. Alright, so let's go over here. Grab this. Nope, 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 nope. We gotta get these crystals hanging. Oh, there's two sets of crystals. Oh, look at that. I really like that even the gravity glove also grabs the crystals as well. Alright. Put the truck in the safe house here for just a hot second, and we'll see what materials they have for us to use. No music at all, I guess. Alright, let's see. This. Not the ladder. We're gonna turn the ladder into or recycle the ladder here. Music could be worse. It's not, thank God. But
Thank you for your continued support.
ooh, what materials can we claim here? Not much. Not much materials, but that's okay. Any amount will do. Put it on the truck.
Thank you for your comment.
This one's not so far from being done.
Fusion.
Let's put the truck in the garage here. Store vehicle. See if we can get it repaired. What? Tell me it moved all my stuff to the... Okay, sorry, I had to cough. Alright. Come on. I wish there was like, you just got in the truck, it's like from 1 foot further away. Just a third of a meter would be great. Alright, let's deposit what we got. Not a lot, but it's something. Hopefully it's a nice long piece of road. So I'm going to go in here and antagonize the mules. This dude has terrorist boots. That's cool. Oh, she's got a turret? What? Oh boy, that's... Okay, I didn't know that was it. These guys are crazy. I might be the brave one. I might be the stupid one too. Yeah, that dude on the turret, he's got me kind of pinned. Chuck a grenade over there. Oh gosh. Wow. He was on it. Whew. I am running low on ammo. Wow, way far. There we go. Let's do it. tempted to. Alright. Let's see. What do we got? Chemicals. PCC. Chemicals. Metals. Hey, there's metals out there? How far out? Well, that's it. Kind of a ways out. Alright, let's see what these guys. Yoink, yoink. PCC. That wasn't so bad. Wasn't great, but it wasn't so bad. Another one? Oh, I see him. I'm gonna try to run this guy over. These guys over here. Ah! Okay, let's see. Blood bag. Let's drop all this in the truck. Oh, they're dead. I gotta take them to incinerator or we're gonna be crud. You're gonna be up a creek. Gonna be void out central. I don't take these guys to an incinerator. Put the body in the truck. Yes. Awesome. Can we get the other body on the truck? That's the question. Carry it back. All right. Oh, I got plenty of cargo room. See the white LEDs there on the right? We got a lot of room to load up. Okay, great. Okay, great. Let's get in the vehicle. Use vehicle. There we go. Oh, I didn't go check that mule post box back there. I need to go do that. Anything else in here? Alright, gotta go to the post box. Alright. Gotta bag it up. Oh, you turn it right here? Yeah. So turn this right here. 3-point. 3-point turn. 3-point turn. Well, look what we have here, boys. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Glad that road over there. Oh, there's a memory shard. Whee.
They out there though.
Right. Lulu's not with us. So get the medals. Cargo, part bag, utility pouch. Special alloys. I think we're good on special alloys. I don't think we need to. I mean, I'll take them, but anything in there? Nope. Nothing in there. There's a post box up there. Don't roll downhill on me.
Keep on keeping on.
Medical instrument. Alright, we'll take it.
Keep on keeping on.
Odysseus. There's the rain. We'll be coming back for the Roboticis. We'll be back this way and we'll drop off a couple lost items, I'm sure, and oh, pardon me. Get the final star for the Roboticis, I'm sure. Oh, look at this. Look at these power crystals right here. I can't get it. I can't do it while in the truck. Bummer. Hey, I got 44 likes for this bridge. That's cool. People are using my bridges. Yay. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff around here we gotta scoop up. Huh? anticipated that a little early. Button. Junk dealer. We've already 5-starred the junk dealer. Come on! Goodness, how close am I gonna get? Jeez. Upgraded gravity glove. Am I still in the all-terrain? Yeah. I need to get the speed skeleton back and carry that with me. Just so that when I'm out doing this kind of thing, I can run between these spots a little bit faster. We got some moss cargo as well. Pick it up later. Alright, that's upgraded. Alright, so we just gotta go to the next one then. Hello. Somebody's texting me. Don't think it's anything important, just looks like a Google Health notification, so. Oh, look at this big one up here. Oh boy. Deposit all this stuff here. Alright, we're getting close to full, so we need to hit distro north here. And we will I think this is distro north, right? Yep. Let me get this Perry shard that's over here. So it looks like some good honest person put a ladder up for us.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Corpse detected. Please transport corpse to incinerator for immediate processing. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Security systems activated.
Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of the bodies and then come back here. Bummer. Alright, it's alright. Here, we can add some materials to the roads anyway. It's fine. It's no big deal. What's this? Novelist son? I haven't even met the novelist son yet. I don't think.
Restrictions lifted.
Oop, don't fall. Don't fall. I know we haven't met the novelist son. Grab this. We're gonna get the other one. Maybe we should make it a point to get to the incinerator, like ASAP, and then we'll come do this stuff, huh? Maybe that's what should happen. I think last time we were kind of sort of out this way. We saw some of the flying BTs out there. Gas bags. Go to this charging station right here. I need a charge. Lulu. Yeah, Lulu. I've been missing you, Lulu. I'm so blue without you, Lulu. Let's see, 200. We got a couple 50s. Look at that. That's all we got, yep. Yes. Alright, we just need like 500 ceramics, which is a tall order. Not impossible, but it's a tall order. I think Kojima forcing you to get out of the vehicle is like a constant, like, don't go too fast. Like, stop to see the things around you. Smoke grenade. Okay, pistols right here. Because if you're running, you know, you'd be moving a lot slower, so you'd take more time to make sure that you're getting all this stuff that's worth getting, not missing anything important. Charles Kahn. Something floating down in the crater. Is this the guy who also told us about this the light down in the incinerator? Up all the kid named Finger. Yeah, see, there's some of the gas bags out there. What bag? We don't have any
They out there
I don't have
living.
any weapons to fight BTs right now, so this is going to be somewhat dangerous. We might have to run this one off the cliff. Get down there in a hurry. Those are BTs. Warning. Yeah, I'm gonna just jump this cliff. Look. Oh, there's a half-life truck down there. Might not. I don't want to damage too much of my cargo if I can avoid it. Where's that? That's a blood bag. Way station north of Mountain Road.
Safe travels.
It might just be those gas bags. I might be able to see floaters up there. Might not be any actual BTs nearby. Oh, look at this one. Pyro crystal here. Okay, we gotta get the truck into the safe house. We gotta pull it up close here. It's getting beat up kind of a bit. Right here. Oh, can we get in here with this? Yes, we can. Wow, look at that. I like it. Okay, close that, close that. We can offload everything else. We'll put in the truck here in a minute. Don't fall. Sorry, buddy. Bliskin. Interesting name. Okay. There you go, Eric. Really. Get you some likes here. That's it. 15. All right. 15's all we're getting, buddy. Okay, now we can go back to North Distribution, but not until we put this thing in the safe house here and fix it up, because it is not looking too good. Looking a little rough.
Come on, Sammy boy.
Okay. Alright, what belongs here? Nothing belongs here. What am I doing? Recycle. There we go. Okay. Skip. Right. Fab. Do we have power skeleton? Speed skeleton. There we go. Oh, insufficient resins. We can deposit some resins. Do I have resins? I think I have resins. Yes, I do have resins. I don't even know what you need special alloys for. Yeah, I'll put them here. You know, some poor person might come along and be like, oh, you know what, I could use some resins. Special alloys. You will not be able to reclaim any cargo you place in share lockers. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Yeah, I think this is how you put materials back in, right? Nope. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay, guess we're not fabricating a speed skeleton. Not a level 3 at least. Level 1. Yeah. Level 2. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go with a level 2. Oh, I don't have any ceramics, of course. Okay. Maybe when we get back to north. We'll... Okay. Store vehicle. Well, there's a couple trucks out here.
Storing vehicle.
One is the Half-Life truck.
Thank you for your contribution.
Well, it's yellow, so I assume it's a Half-Life truck. Oh, Elder, what's up, old man? Hopefully this good person doesn't mind if we borrow their truck for a little bit. Not a Half-Life truck. You got me. You got me. Let's see here. Hour and a half in. Private lock. Share locker. Claim cargo. What do we have? Sure, I'll take all this stuff. I'll recycle a lot of it too. Alright, let's see. Yeah. All-terrain power skeleton 2. Terrorist boots. I like this. By separatist Deadman's terrorists. Their old-fashioned design isn't particularly hard-wearing, but they tend to break fairly easily. That's a bummer. Nope. Wait, let me see something. Do you recycle? No, that's not the ceramics. If I recycle them, does that put them back into the clay materials? Yes, that's what does it. Now can we fab a skeleton, a speed skeleton? Yes, but not enough. Still not enough. Oh well. Make delivery? Can we deliver? There's a lot of stuff I have that I could. So, weather station. I know I can. Oh gosh. Roboticist. Weather station. Don't entrust. Alright, yeah, so that's fine. That's what we'll do. We'll just put the one thing. I've already got 5 stars with him, so
Thank you for your
Alright, away we go, back to Distro North, and hopefully this time we will be able to deliver all this stuff. And section north of Mountain Knot City. I think they said they're immune to regular weapons, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Wow, look how many there are. Goodness. Well, if you ever need to come get some gyro crystals, well, you know where to go. If we have the right kind of weaponry. If we don't, we're just going to keep on going and mind our own daggone business in it. Let's grab that. Right back that way. How do the slingshot things work? Those I'm not sure of. Zip lines, not slingshots, zip lines. Zip lines enable to display two anchors to be covered quickly and safely. Hold start, select structure menu to see a list of functions available at various structure levels. Zipline function 300 meters. One floating carrier can be taken along. Max connection range boosted. Customization slot added. Timefall resisted boosted 50%. Timefall okay. Okay. Use zipline. Where do I go? Oh, I guess here. No, that's the city. That's way too far away. Mountain Knot City. That's 345 meters, so that's too far away. Way station is way too far away. Yeah, okay. Guess we're not doing that. If you took time to build zip lines, though, it would probably be better than building roads. Probably be a heck of a lot better. So we get roads are absurdly expensive.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked. Decontaminating soon. All pleasant. Safe travels. Sam Porter Bridges.
And memory chip data. We got 3 of them. Sweet.
Oh, this will be right at home in my collection.
Thank you kindly, Sam. I'll treasure it.
Son of 1 of 6 Luden's action. 1/6 Luden's action figure. Kotobukiya Luden's girl model. Kawasaki Z71 900 Super 4. Nice.
Thank you for your contribution.
All right. Deliver lost cargo. Yes. Don't entrust. Yes.
Hey, Sam. You made it, huh?
That's right.
It's a relief. You're a goddamn hero. You know that? Don't go dying on us, whatever you do.
Oh, man. Stretch going here. 3 stars, baby. Yes, sir. Antimatter and storage. Spare ammo pouch. All right. I like that.
Watch your back out there.
That's right.
Good work. New order of...
All right. Orders for Sam. Retrieval chip from Terrace. Oh, that's V's mission. Okay. Standard orders. That's to Timefall Farm. That is a long way. Okay. Way station north of Mountain Knot City. Okay. Ceramics and special alloys to the roboticist and distro south. Great. Just great. Okay. Let's go to... Let's do this. Because... non-lethal assault rifle 1, non-lethal assault rifle 2.
That
Rubber
firearm can be
traumatic
loaded with
rounds.
traumatic rounds.
Okay.
It's
Okay, great. How many of these can I build? 10! Wow, sweet. So 2 should be enough, I think. What do you think? 2? 2? Yeah. Let's do 2. Automatic grenades, smoke grenades, stun bomb. Oh, it's mine. I have Thwack God's truck as well. There's the Kusanagi. Maybe go with the Kusanagi just to be a little more faster, a little more nimble. All right, actually, let's put these on my back. These we'll put on the bike. And nothing on the cargo shelf. Nothing in the private locker. Alright, great. Alright, let's go do V's mission here.
Order assigned.
We can get lethal if we need to. Just the upside of this.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh. Ceramics, son of a... Go back, go back, go back, go back. Need the ceramics for the roads. metals, cryptobiotes, what's that? Just go north, alright, fine. We are gonna get V's chin. And all this other stuff later. On the side of the river, forget it. How can I say no to all these tempting lost cargo and chiral crystals? How can I say no? It's kind of a long way, so. Wait, what am I doing? I forgot I have my. Where's my speed skeleton? What? It's probably in the private locker because I put the truck away. Where's the thing that allows you to, what's this? Hologram generators, sandalweed. No. Oh. I was like, what the heck just happened? This. Can we put all this on the bike? Yes, we can. Love it. How do I... There we go. Guy's like, hey, what's that? We got a few patrollers around here. Nothing too crazy. We'll get up on the high ground. Take a few pot shots. See if we can take some of these guys by surprise. for catching him by surprise. Okay, alright. I admit, they've got good D there, good D. Machine gun. Kinda gives them a little bit of a firepower advantage, you know? Okay. Not optimal. Ah! Dropped him. Dropped him. I don't think I'm gonna. Boy. Not good. Not good, Jimmy. Not good. Oh, is that my PCC? Stole it back. I am completely out on the blood bags. Wow, that's ugh. Yeah, not very tasty, but do what you gotta do. Alright, let's see. We have stun grenades, stun grenades, stun grenades. Here we go. He's running. He's running. He's like, I'm getting out of here. Down. We got a couple still breathing. Oh, get the gun stun bomb out. Look at this guy. Kidding me? I'm getting messed up right here. Not a good position. Still on the bike. We gotta approach him anyway. Ceramics. Get up. Yep. Go back. I'm struggling. V's chip, man. Can we get down from here? Please tell me yes. Yes. Alright, great. See me and I see them, so we're all... Let's here and we're gonna bring these boys over. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Definitely need that blood bag right now. One more. Come on, go down. Go down, go down, go down. Oh my goodness. There we go, finally. I think that was the last one. Yep. Woohoo! Alright, let's get V's chip and let's get out of here. Well, there are a lot of good ceramics to pick up. Oh, look at all these ceramics. Oh my gosh. Nope, can't do terrorist boots. Alright, we're gonna bring... can we do... Power skeleton? We don't have the power skeleton. Why? Oh, that's right, we left it at the thing. There's so much over here for us to get. Oh my goodness. There's a truck. Not far away. We can go get the truck. And bring the truck. Oh my gosh, whoever left that truck over there, God bless you. Close-ish by. There it is. The battery's running out. There's the valve on the back of his head. Didn't realize that. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta get the cargo off the bike. What am I doing? Just leave the bike out here, it'll eventually recharge, right? Eventually. I'm not gonna use it, but somebody else might. Okay, fine, Mountain Knot City. Everything's here. Very good, very good. Alright, let's see. Let's get the gun back out just in case one of these guys wakes up. Ooh, Power Skeleton 3. Oh, yeah, we need that. Kinda struggle busting with this all terrain. Alright. Quit back to skeleton. Shiver. Okay, can't get that ceramic. Alright, fair enough. And I know a piece of road we can go put this on. Yes, sir, I do. Load it onto the truck, boys. We're getting out of here. What's in this post box? Anything? I doubt it, but we'll check her real quick. But I doubt there's anything in it. This was a good raid. Started off a little rough there. Smoke grenade, we'll recycle it, I guess. leave out of here. Don't need another trip to the stupid incinerator.
You alright? Yeah, right.
Okay. Let's go pack it up. Get our camera pistols while we're over here, so we don't have to come back for a while. Hey, that's 2 terrorist bases cleared out tonight. For now. I mean, they'll be back, but for now. Do we have enough metals for this? Maybe? Let's get out and check. Let's see. Nope. Wow, for once I need metals. That's a rare occurrence. I just realized this isn't even a long-range truck. This is a standard truck.
I think so.
Okay, 320, 160, which we'll leave. Can we do 40, 40, 40, 40? Yeah, that'll only put us 20 over. Yes, that should get us another piece of road. Hooray, it connects us. Yay. Alright, let's start in this mission. Deliver requested cargo. Yep. Confirm.
Oh, there you are. Everything all right?
Everything's great, buddy.
Cargo's in perfect condition. Looks like this is our lucky day.
Hey, Jay has provided design data for the following. Silverhand, sweet. Upgraded the compass. You can now be used to temporarily short-circuit enemy trucks. Select the trunk in the compass mode. Alright, cool. Nothing new links.
Watch your back out there.
Didn't really get much in the way of
Good work.
progress there.
New order available.
Alright, what's our next one? Timefall Farm. Way station north of Mountain Knot City. To the roboticist. Distro South. Don't we have... Oh, what's this? Engineer. Thomas Sutherland. Oh, Distro South. Speed skeleton, speed skeleton. Anti-BT handgun. Yeah, I'll take it, I guess. These on the truck. Alright. Armor, okay, that's it. What's this? Cargo for sale? Just north of Mountain. Okay, yeah, sure. Way station. Novelist Son. Oh, we haven't been a Novelist Son yet, but he's not far. Mountain Knot City. Store blood bag. No, I'm not doing that. I guess since we've got a delivery to Way Station, we should just take it out there, huh?
Watch your back. Good work. New order.
What's this paver? So 430 metals is what we need. Yeah. 430. It's not a lot, truth be told, like to get some of these done. I don't know if we have enough materials here.
Please access delivery to...
Metals, yeah. Put them in units like that, like this. Load onto the truck. Then we'll store the truck in the garage. Store vehicle. And then we'll take out the long range truck. And then we'll load everything from the share locker or the private locker into the truck. And we'll make our deliveries. Private locker. Open. There we go. Look at that. All of this stuff. All of this. Equipment. Oh yeah, here this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. All my equipment. Look at all this. Look at all of it. Look at all of it. Look at all of it. Tons of resins. I don't even know what we need the resins for. Oh my goodness. I don't think there's enough room on the truck. I really don't. Oh my gosh, there's just barely. Just barely. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. This one. Ceramics, chemicals, we can put the chemicals in there. Special alloys. All the resins we can put in there. We can recycle a few of the handguns. Definitely the terrorist boots. Remote stun bomb. Smoke grenade. PCC. These things. Alright, we got 415 metals, so and put them on the truck. Alright, I think we need to take a short break in the private room.
Work is greatly appreciated.
He's looking rough. Oof. Alright. Get our transfusion. Shower. Took the bastards out, yeah? I owe you my life. What's the diddling-doom? Emails? Mail. Why locked up? Pose the UCA. I finally got the lowdown. Oh yeah, this is dude from the first area, isn't he? No, that's Mountain Knot City. Never mind. Finally got the lowdown on why Locknut didn't want us to be part of the UCA. Can't say I understand it all, truth be told, but are concerned that bringing everything and everyone into the fold might mean including some elements better left out. I get. If you take a step back, you can see how terrorism and war might only get worse once we're whole. Forging bonds between people means bringing them close together, and to do that means putting all our cards on the table, including ones that aren't so pretty. It's naive to oh my gosh, okay, restart that sentence. It's naive to expect things to be all smiles and sing-alongs just because we understand each other a little bit better, you know? Seems to me she was right to call BS on that. Locknut and Mama were joined by that special bond the twins have. That's how come Mama wanted to carry Locknut's child, a child that should have brought them closer together, but didn't. Instead, it served to sever the ties between them for good, and bound Mama to something else entirely. At least that's what Locknut probably thought. Maybe even that her sister wanted the kid all for herself. She never knew about the accident, the real reason. Can't imagine how she must have felt, thinking she'd been betrayed by the one person she trusted more than anyone. Not so hard to see how that'd color her opinions on the chiral network. That's all behind her now, though. She and Mama have reconciled their differences, and maybe her faith in the ties that bind can be restored. Hey there, Sam. Everyone's got something they're good at, right? Well, I'm no exception. Ever since I heard I was stranded here in this desert island of a continent, I've been keeping my eyes fixed to the horizon. You know what? My vision's gotten better as a result. People have taken to calling me Eagle Eye Charles, and that ain't no lie. I spy things long before anyone else. Chiral clouds subtly shifting in the sky, porters walking along a mountain ridge, an undiscovered hot spring down in a valley, you name it. What's more, I think I've gotten even better at it lately. I reckon it's because of the chiral network. Or maybe it's all in my mind. Whatever. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that there's something I saw the other day. Something small and glowing down in the crater where Middle Knot City used to be. I really wanted to investigate, but we don't have any Bridges people in that area. Maybe it's something you could look into if you're passing by. Arasaka Corporation. You're the man, Sam. That fourth chip you recovered had schematics of an artificial arm. A bargain bin chrome... No bargain bin chrome, neither. Just quality cyberware worth real scratch. Makes you faster, stronger, and all that jazz, and... Harabe Tapatio? This model was custom made by Arasaka for some choom named Johnny. Wasn't any other info about the corp on the chip, but that name, Arasaka, whoo, it rang a big friggin' bell. Or did it? Not sure. It felt like a memory, but was it mine? Either way, name, don't make me think of nothing good. Got lead in my belly just saying it. You guys are lucky those friggin' terrorist cabrones don't attack the ship's encryption. Tech's a tool, and in the wrong hands, well, Dad, I gotta tell you how that story goes. Use the data to whip you up a new toy, by the way. Dubbed it the Silver Hand in honor of old Johnny. It'll help you rebuild America and knock out a MF's lights. I upgraded your compass again, too. You can now use it to short-circuit trucks. Turns out the security systems are as crappy as sensor poles. Only works on one vehicle at a time, though, and only for a short stint. Still ought to prove useful. Have fun. Thanks, Jay. Took the bastards out. Sam, I already took care of the terrorists in this area. How the heck did you manage that? Those guys have real guns and God knows what else, and they wouldn't hesitate to shoot you dead. I can't believe you took them on, but I'm glad you did. You're really the great deliverer. Thanks to you, I've started making a few deliveries again, getting back to the Porter way. Looks like the distribution network will be back to normal before long. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm the guy you bought that blood for. If you hadn't come through for me, I would have been looking forward to working again, or writing now, or here, period. I wanted to thank you face to face, but since you didn't know when I might get the chance, I thought I'd write you instead. I need you to know how grateful I am. I owe you my life, and I'll never forget that. If you hadn't taken on that order, your next might have been to haul my corpse to the incinerator instead. I'd be ash and chiralium in the wind by now, or worse, a BT. You've given me another chance, one I don't intend to waste. Rest assured, I'll repay my debt and do everything I can to help you rebuild America. Thanks, buddy. What's this? Mysteries of the Crater. Ah, okay. South Knot City. Sorry, I had a sudden cough there. Alright, let's see. Conduit to the other side, alright. Did I turn in those memory shards? Go Godzilla! It was in this film that Godzilla, who would later go on to become an iconic figure for monster movie fans world over, made his debut. The movie went on to spawn a series in countless different versions, and its unlikely star is remembered as an enduring metaphor for the threat posed by nuclear weapons. Legendary directors the world over, not least among them Nicholas Winding Refn and Guillermo del Toro, have cited Godzilla as a huge influence. In 2004's Godzilla Final Wars, with its title sequence by Kyle Cooper and its Yoji Shinkawa-designed Atragon, showcased the long pedigree of big-name fans the series has accumulated over the years. I actually have not seen Final Wars. Koto Bikuya Luden's model girl, okay. Who knew there was a girl version of the Ludens figurine? Not even the most Ludens crazy preppers have managed to get their hands on one of these. It's a reimagining of Ludens as a human female character, much in the style of Koto Bukuya's, I guess Koto Bukuya frame arms girl series. It apparently caused a real stir when it was unveiled at Wonder Festival 2019 in Japan. Its design is based on a concept by the legendary Yoji Shinkawa. The 1/16th Ludens. Symbol of the mascot of Kojima Productions. This 1/6 model scale was created by world-renowned Japanese figurine maker Sentinel Miniatures. The extravehicular creative activity suit he wears has been recreated in exquisite detail, enabling him to boldly go where no man has gone before in order to spread the gospel of play. A snow crystal. True natural work of art, though all are six-sided, no two are ever the same, a fact that has fascinated thoughtful observers throughout the years. It should be noted that, while the beauty of the snowflake has not changed since the advent of the timefall, the reported discovery of certain hand-shaped examples have been the subject of much discussion. Unfortunately, none have been preserved, making the existence of these five-fingered rarities more of a rumor than an established fact. From a porter's point of view, transporting a snowflake is out of the question. It would surely melt before it ever reached its destination. The Kawasaki Z1 900 Super 4, an export-oriented model created by Kawasaki in 1972 with the aim of capturing foreign markets. That was the first Kawasaki, and indeed the first Japanese bike, to use the DOHC 903 cubic centimeter air-cooled inline four-cylinder engine, and its ferocious speed made it the undisputed king of the highway. It was also admired for its beautiful design, with the pipes leaving the gas tank and pushing back through the side covers to the tail section. It's a model beloved of importers, chasing the fastest speeds possible, having established Kawasaki as the go-to for full throttle riding as it did. Okay, looks like we got a couple we got to turn in still. Nicholas Winding Refn, The Wicked Die Young. A gem of an album containing songs inspired by Nicholas Winding Refn during the shooting of the Neon Demon. Giorgio Moroder, Electric Youth, and Cliff Martinez, composer of the music for Drive, all feature showcasing the depth and breadth of Winding Refn's influences, as does the daring sleeve design. Anyone who's seen any of these films is sure to be swept up in the vision on display here. Kojima's trying to get us to watch the art that inspired him, for sure. Okay, let's drink up. Alright, we'll go to the way station. Make that delivery. And then I guess we'll go. Okay, sorry, I keep coughing. Alright. Take on this one. Take on the roboticist. Can it make overhand? Sure. Put all the cargo into the truck. Oh, if I do that though, I will lose my, yeah. Is anything on the ground? Okay, nothing's on the ground, so that's good.
Order assigned.
Can't enter the vehicle. Alright, we're gonna drop some stuff in the private locker here. Alright. Just gonna drop here. We'll do this. Put this in the locker. I'm thinking we'll go put some materials into. I'll put the power skeleton in there. Alright, I guess we'll put. We need the chiralium gauge, we need the ceramics. These ceramics we don't need right this very second. Maybe not these metals, how about that? Now maybe we can get in the truck. Yes, okay. Go to way station. Come back here. Get this stuff.
Present journey. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's going to be faster just to cut through instead of trying to make it all work. I mean, well, we need to go to this paper. Drop some materials. To get to build the next section of road, but... I feel like I occasionally hear Lulu cheering along. Hooray, more road. What's this one? That's not much. Maybe we can hit that one up too. Since this delivery isn't timed by the way station, we can just ride through here. That cargo in decent shape. We'll be alright. We get 270 everybody. Hop. Hop.
I need to stay without you, kid.
Get up, over. Ah. Right. Ceramics that are not going to put us completely over. That's only 20 over, that's fine. Woo, the road! Nope, they took away the bridge. this and this. That's gonna put us the least amount over chiral crystals. Roads are coming along nicely. Okay, let's see. This one here, 400 metals, which I don't have, but I do have enough ceramics, and I do have enough chiral crystals. So let's go deliver to the way station. See if we can get enough metals there. Can I just hop over? Can I just like take a left here and kind of cut through? Or I can keep going. Let's do that. Let's go back by the incinerator here. Drive the new road we built. That was street signs. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. We're going to way station, so we might as well grab this. There we go. Just curious. Can I go up and over and then just take a left here? Do you think? I'm just gonna go left here. Okay, I'm getting a little out of control here. Why can't I just turn right? Just turn right a little bit. Oop. This is the falling rocks. Oh no. Come on, come on. You got it, you got it.
I need to sing without you, kid.
I know. There we go. Alright, see? Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Hey, look, these are mine. No likes, huh? No likes on the timefall shelter? Really? Not a one. That's disappointing. What's up, NVT? Turning up at the end of the stream. How's the game? I'm here. I see you. I'm so sorry. I was trying to avoid falling rocks. This has been a not very well. I say that we took out all the terrorists in the northern mountain region, so we got a nice little thank you email for that. And just doing some side questy stuff, really, more than anything.
Hey, it's Sam Bridges. Good to see you, man.
Good seeing you too, buddy. Forgot your name already, but good seeing you.
Wait. How the heck did you keep this stuff in such pristine condition?
Well, you know, trade secrets. Woo, 3 stars. Armor plate level 2. Silver and gold. Bridges guard UCA. Alright, hologram data. Sweet. Oh, look at all these materials. Wow. I haven't gotten to the West Coast, and so BB, if you recall, was taken from me at the end of the last stream. Sorry, I'm scratching my face. And because of that, I've been running around without BB. So, close to 4 stars. Let's see if the lost cargo gets us there. It does, it does. Armor plates level 3. Charles Kahn. That's who this is. Charles Kahn. How could we forget good old Charles Kahn?
Hey, Sam. Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further
What's the order? Craftsman. Don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Not right now, at least. We need to do it, but I gotta go back here anyway because I gotta get more ceramics. So that's fine. We'll take this back.
This particular type of armor can provide full body protection.
Nice.
It can be worn on the shoulders and legs, and the more pieces you equip, the greater the cumulative effect. However, it requires power to function, so don't let your batteries run dry.
Got it, Lochna. Not Mama, that's Lochna. Alright.
order assigned.
We're heading out. Oh, let's check real quick down here. Hold on, we got a lot of materials here, so we could hit 400 metals. We need 400 metals. So we'll say 700 metals. And how much ceramics? Let's say 300 ceramics between the two, looks like. Let's say materials. Metals. Actually, do this. Put it all in the truck. And away we go. Yeah, BB's gone, buddy. BB's gone. For now. For now. We're getting him back. And Deadman seems, you know, low-key on the level. He doesn't want to risk his position on the inside. So we gotta do our part. We gotta play it cool. Don't let him know. Don't let him know that we know what's up.
Weapons restrictions listed.
BTs are gonna be nearby. And yeah, that was a good one right there at the end. And because I've been, oh boy. Okay, kind of. Oh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is normal. This is usually how I go down the mountains. Actually, if you've been keenly watching the streams, you would know that I hop backwards like this with the truck. Yeah, see? You see those big, like, leaps like that? Yeah. Yeah, it was a good twist. I liked it a lot. I'm kind of sad not to have BB with us, but something... Oh, look, there's another silver hand. Something is going to be shaken out. Something will shake out like this. It was perfect form. Thank you. You know, this is why I like you, MPT. You're a man of culture, and you understand the backwards truck leaping delivery style. Like, you're almost as good at it as I am. And so when you say things like that, I know that you mean it sincerely. Yeah, without BB, without BB, that's the rain is more dangerous because we don't know. We don't know when the DTs are actually about to come take our face off. So, one more reason to have the roads is to help mitigate that threat, that danger to us. Now, I've just been borrowing other people's trucks this stream. I have not driven one of my own this entire time. Okay. We'll have to work it out. It's okay. We're good. We're good. We're on the road. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, we're on the coast? I did not realize that was water. Or was that tar? Can't tell. Turn off on me yet. Alright, we need the perfect fit there. Alright. There we go. Roads. All the way. Maybe on the last stream. Oh, if I drive my trike off the cliff, it might be my last stream. Yeah. Guillermo, hey, oh, I love this game. Any idea how I would run on an M1 Pro MacBook? Would I be able to get 30 to 40 FPS? I would like to think so. How much RAM? It's an M1 Pro. How much RAM is that? Is that an 18 gig? I would imagine it would run reasonably well. Let's see. Let me get out of this rain. And let's see if we can do some quick research for you, buddy. And find out. Okay, let's see. Pause this real quick. And I just wanted to hide my video for just a hot second just so I can switch over to my browser. Yeah, you're definitely going to need metal effects. So let's see. Gemini says. Let's see what Gemini tells us here. On an M1 Pro MacBook, you can expect Death Stranding to run very smoothly, typically achieving between 45 and 60 FPS, depending on your resolution and settings. Stable performance is heavily aided by Apple's Metal Effects upscaling technology, 1440p resolution, solid 50 to 60 on standard default settings. With Metal Effects set to quality or balanced, you can often lock at a constant 60 FPS for an optimal cinematic experience. At 1080p, if you drop the resolution or bump settings down, the M1 Pro can crush 60 to 75 FPS comfortably. So if you're at 1080p, you probably won't need Metal Effects, is how I'm reading this. So, yeah. That's from Andrew Tsai, February 2nd, 2024. So go give his video a watch and a like, and he will probably, I don't want to play his audio but yeah. Am I trying to build every road? Maybe. So yeah, oh wow, he did a really detailed video here. M1, M2, metal effects, temporal versus M3 Max 4K. Nice. So yeah, only building the roads so that when I go to work on the achievements later, it's going to be a lot easier to try to get that done. Because I know there's the like great deliverer achievement or something like that, where it's like you're the best porter or whatever, but you can only do that when you increase the difficulty. But fortunately, they let you increase the difficulty in the game, so you can basically play the game on the standard difficulty, and then later when you want to try to get that achievement, you can just bump the difficulty up to get those achievements. So. Take that one off. Put on one of the 40s. Not done yet, buddy. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Alright, another road done. Getting all the materials needed to get the roads between North Distro and Mountain Knot City is going to be awful, because some of these are like 5,000 of the particular resource, and I'm just like, ugh. Gonna be brutal. Brutal. Get a little top up here. Since I'm playing at 1080p, I actually probably don't need metal effects on. I think I turn it on just to keep the fans from kicking on, but the M4 Pro is extremely efficient, so. And since I don't think there's any ray tracing in this. I don't think. If there is, I don't have it turned on, that's for sure. Oh, I'm a little short on the metals. Yeah, 400. Yeah, I don't know what IMT is. Let's see, got the terrorists done, so yeah, let's go back to Distro North. We'll make our delivery. Got some lost cargo we gotta deliver to Mountain Knot anyway, and then we'll go to Roboticist, and we'll move it there. I'm thinking on getting Max instead. The only hardware that haven't really gone up in price is the shortage. Yeah, that's true. Sort of. The Mac Minis, the base Mac Minis that were $599 are no longer being offered, if I recall. And Apple has cracked down on the education discounts, so you have to get verified that you are an actual student or attending some sort of higher learning. So the discounts that they were offering there are now gone. So you might, maybe, want to consider getting a used Mac that's, you know, lightly used, get a bit of a discount, since Apple now offers, if you care about Apple Care, Apple now offers that, was it the monthly Apple Care 1? I think it's like $20. It covers 3 devices or something like that. I forget exactly. I have to look it up. I'm not a sales guy for Apple. I know I sound like I am. I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there for things for you to consider. Or look, look at the refurbished Macs, because Apple will sometimes put those. They're usually 10% discount, but sometimes they'll do a 15% discount. So look at a used one. Let's see what they got. And if you can stand to wait a little bit, wait until the next M5 Macs, the next set of them are announced, and the M4 and M3 versions of those Macs will drop in price even further. So there's that to consider too. But yeah, hey, Guillerme, if you, I think it's, I'm assuming it's Guillerme. I apologize if I pronounce that incorrectly. Feel free to join the Mac Pro Tips Discord server. We are all in there, and we would be happy to chat with you about everything Mac related and stuff that's not Mac related too. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Speed skeleton. Stuff that's on my back. How do I get it off my back? There we go. There we go. That's better. What do we have currently? We don't have a skeleton equipped, so put the speed skeleton on there. Do we have all the stuff we need for this delivery? I forgot we picked this up from base station.
Everything else? Cargo?
Yeah, there's a link to the Discord in the description for the video, so hop on in. There's a very small amount of star.
Watch your
It takes a
back
while
out
to
there.
get 4 stars on this.
Good work. New order available.
Was there anything else? No. Not trusting any of that. Share memory chip data. We have 1 memory chip. Alright, let's share it.
You're a saint, Sam. Thank you.
A Yamaha RD500 LC. Alright. Another
Thank you
motorcycle.
for your contribution.
Let's see. Bots. Bots dispatched. Sure, why not? Since we got the terrorists knocked out, maybe we'll get a little bit of a reward for doing these. Okay, so standard orders. Timefall, and then Mountain Knot City. Poison gas procured by terrorists. Oh boy. Yippee. This might be one of those ones that's better to wait until we have a road. Completing it on foot may prove difficult. Use of a floating carrier vehicle is recommended. Yes. We have a vehicle. Alright, Close that. Close that. Close that. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Order assigned.
Collect one or more containers of poison gas. Oh, we have to go get it from the BTs? Or the terrorists? Oh, I see, I see. Okay, didn't realize that. That's really not a problem, though. We just have to make sure that we have firearms. We have a firearm. Hematic grenades, got a few regular grenades. Probably get some more weaponry here. Let's see, bola gun, non-lethal. We don't have enough materials to do that. Make a level 1 bola gun. Metals and special alloys. Yeah. Crud. Alright, we're gonna have to make do with what we got, which ain't much. That's what we got. Let's check the, hold on, let's check the private locker one more time. And the share locker. We got a regular handgun. Okay, alright. We'll carry it on the back. What's in the share locker? Oh wow. Engineer, Charles Cullen. Oh, if I had known we were doing that, I thought about it, I would have done that already. Armor plate, speed skeleton, bridges boots. PCC, that's it. Okay, alright. Say rest advised? Sorry, I scratched my ear.
Good morning, Sam. Keep on keeping on.
I have to go get the poison gas.
Ready to sing without you, kid.
Oh boy. Okay. That could have been risky business. Hold on, before I do this, what's the pavers look like on the other side? These are fairly close. That one's not even remotely close. That one's not so bad. This one's not so bad. Yeah, but we're gonna be... This one's by the safe house. It's pretty close. I think I'm... part of me wants to go put money into that, or put resources into that, but I'm already here, so... I'd rather just keep building the road this way. Here we go. All the ceramics burned in one go. Still nowhere near enough. Oh, still. And I'm a little short on the chiral crystals. Dang. Oh well. It's progress. It's progress. Some mouse cursor out of the way. What the heck? I don't want that right in the middle of the screen. Oh well, I was waiting for alt tabbing out and back in. Let's see. Am I gonna be able to like get across someplace? Oh yeah. Okay, alright, we're good. sensor poles and we'll raid their supply box real quick. Oh boy, look at all the poison gas. Wow. That's what, half? Turn left here. There's the machine gun post, okay. The bridge, so yeah, that'll be good. I think kyro crystals make you lighter. The more you carry, the more cargo you can sustain. Really? How did I not get that in the tutorials? I'm kind of surprised these guys are like still KO'd after all this time. I thought they'd have woken up by now. Another mule post box around here. 12 of 20. One up more minutes. That's our last 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it, boys. Alright, we got all 20 poison gas canisters, so we can go turn this in. Alright, now we have to go turn it in at Mountain Knot City. So, back it up. I wasn't even speeding on that one. I like whoever this person is there. The charger like right by the water. In case you're low on battery, is trying to get through the water. Big batteries take a long time to charge. Oh, lost cargo from Mountain Knot City. I guess we better get that. And the thunder. It's time for. know how much I'll be stopping for supplies on the way back. I might stop for like little bits of cargo here and there, but oh boy. I'm on the wrong side of the river. I got to back that thing up and get myself to the shores that I know. What's it? No. Here. I really hope they're across the river and not on this side. I don't think I can go back up because of how steep this is right here. I think I have to go this way. I mean, maybe. Where the closest cargo is, though. I kind of want to grab that cargo. I am living a dangerous life right now without BB with me. Okay, special alloys, tar samples, put it on the truck. Alright, equipment off the truck. All-terrain skeletons, no. Anti-BT handgun. Carry on back so we can equip it. For delivery, okay. Okay, we do have the... Alright, there we go. This is good. I just want to grab this. Alright. That speed skeleton for the win. I think I upset them. Get the boost. Yep. This is not the time to practice the art of going down the mountain backwards with the delivery vehicle. Really need you to turn left. Turn left. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Whoa! Come on. Come on. There we go. Maybe this is not the right way right here. Because this looks like it could be a cliff. That's a solid maybe for getting over this. Solid maybe. Which means we're gonna try it. Oh no. Boost. There we go. Novelist Sun. I still have not met Novelist Sun. It's been there. Oh hey MPT, my 16-core Xeon came in for my Mac Pro. It arrived today. I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to install it this week, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping maybe Monday. It's been a crazy, it's been a busy week. It's been a busier weekend, and I might take the day off Monday and do it Monday. Maybe. I gotta see how some of our scheduling is working out with my job. I might be able to do so. In June, I might be actually pretty MIA as well, streaming wise, because we are thinking about doing some vacation stuff, because I think I might be suffering some burnout at work and need a vacation. So, all that to say, I am hopeful I will get the upgrade installed this week. But if not, I can do it anytime. I haven't even opened it. I haven't even opened it to make sure it's like not a, heavy piece of plastic that's in the box.
Begin request journey. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until safe travels. Cargo verified. Decontaminating. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Thanks, Sam. Mountain Knot City wouldn't be on the chiral network if it weren't for you. And now we can finally do our part for the UCA. Sorry you had to go through so much trouble. Just know that we appreciate it.
Nobody would be on the chiral network if it wasn't for me. Absolutely zero.
Look at you, muscle man. This is way more than what one porter ought to be able to carry.
0% damage across the board for everything, of course. That's a rank S. Woohoo! Assault rifle level 3. Bridges needs homoludins, alright. Oh wow, we have a lot of resources here. We could build some of those. 4 stars, yay! Additional autonomous delivery bot can now be used. Yay, we're up to 3. Stabilizer 2. Even more materials, yay. Only a tiny little bit on that 5th star though. Lost cargo, did a little work for us.
And we were on our own for the longest time. But since joining the UCA, we've been able to communicate with people all over. We've learned a lot from them. And them from us, I'd like to think. We've never felt so connected. Folks have shared stories about you too. The incredible things you've done. I gotta be honest, part of me still can't believe you're real. Much less that you're willing to go through hell and back just to keep us going.
Ah, well,
Sorry, you got places to be. Just know that you'll always be welcome here. Why don't you rest up before you go?
Gotta go see the roboticist.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for...
Orders for Sam. Oh, look, they've got a delivery for the roboticist. How nice. Let's go do that. That'll be 2 things we can do. Alright, so what's this one? Also features increased ammo capacity. Yes, a suppressor to reduce noise and an optical scope for improved accuracy. Absolutely. Alright, can we store this one and then take, let's see. Actually, we're not going to take a truck because I don't think a truck is going to get up that mountain. Do you want to try it anyway? Kinda. Kinda, yeah. I don't think it's going to work, but I kind of want to. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna... Tell you what, we'll take the truck up there as far as we can. And when we can't take it any further, then we'll hop out. We have the all-terrain skeleton, and we'll do that. Wait, what? Ceramics and special alloys, what? Hold on. I guess because I switched trucks, I put all of the other cargo into the private locker instead of putting it into this truck. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go recycle some stuff here. PCC. Non-lethal 2. EX grenades. ATBT handgun level 2. With all that.
Thank you for your contribution.
What did it say? I'm in the vicinity of what? Oh, Capital Knot City Watchtower. Oh, yeah. That's back in the East Coast.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Get up the mountain. Should be able to like steer a little bit, even though you have a turbo one. Oh no. Whoop, whoop. Oh boy. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're fine. See? Is there reindeer bells just now? Yeah, getting over the mountain. Like this first part of the mountain with the truck is not really so bad. I expected that to be way worse. basically impossible. Go, go, go. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. Oh. Oh no! 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 Gotta get the grenade out! Get the grenade out! What is this? This is the wrong one. Get off. Oh, come on. Where is... Oh, come on. No problem at all, boys. Got through it just fine. Just fine. Come on, we can get out. We can finish this up right here. I don't know where the roboticist is. Up here and to the right. Okay, I don't think I've gone this path. Oh god! There's more of them! That might be why I was not expecting that guy to appear right there. I did not realize that there were going to be BTs right that second. Okay. I thought they were further down by the abandoned buildings there.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, cinema, that's it. Perfect delivery. Perfect delivery. No damage. Lots of extras.
Just the man I've been waiting to see.
Well. I don't get enough ladies telling me that. I don't know, I think Sam, I think there's a lot of folks who like to see Sam. All varieties. 4.5 stars. Another S rank, look at that. Told you, no damage. Oh, there it is. 5 stars with the roboticist. Hey, the buddy bot, we got patch 47, yay. Oh, we can rest in the shelter. Yay, awesome. Awesome. Alright, we can just speed through the rest of your stuff.
Man like you needs all the help he can get. Here's a little something from me.
I just realized what she's allowing us to do. Put on another star, boys. One step closer. Just one
You're
step
the best,
closer.
Sam. I owe you. Come back anytime.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
One new standard order to the doctor. To the weather station. You've already done that one. That one's a C rank. Back to Distro North. Back to Mountain Knot City. Okay. Well, we're not going to do any of that for now. We are, however, I think, with that, going to call it a night for this week. So, my friends, I appreciate you stopping by to say hello. Oh, we don't actually, like, sleep it off. Alright, we'll just go, we'll just hop right up. We'll just hop right up back up the mountain here to that safe house that somebody built.
Safe travels.
Structure in vicinity of elders, ruins. Oh. We haven't been over there for a while, so.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I guess the elements are tearing all my stuff apart. Let's see, share locker, claim cargo. Metals and ceramics, you know it. Alright, can we put the truck up? Hey look, there is a Half-Life type. Yay! Something for nothing's reverse strike. Nice. Kuro's truck. And reverse strike long range. Right, yep.
Storing vehicle.
Put the truck away. And we'll take us a little nap here. And we'll call it a night. So, MBT, Geller May. Appreciate you both. God bless. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have yourself a good week. And hopefully we'll see y'all. Well, I know, I'm sure I'll see you in PT, but Guillermo, I hope you join us in the Mac Pro Tips Discord, and we can see you chatting in there. Yeah, that's that. I think I should be able to stream next Saturday. I don't think we have anything planned, because the family we have visiting is going to be leaving this week, so next weekend should be much calmer. Great to see them, though. Glad they could come. So, yeah, that's it. Take care, everybody. Have a good night, good week, and I will see you all next time. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care now. Bye-bye.